My name is Janeen. If we haven't met before, it's so great to meet you. Tonight will be a combination of a little bit of fire for anyone who wants to take some up, and lots of cool and relaxing and restorative work as well. So we're going to grow with the flow and take in all of the wisdom and just great insights of nature and the elements so that we can just enjoy all the things in mind, body, and spirit. If you have any questions, just please let me know. And of course, we want to honor our bodies as we navigate the flow. And if you need to pause or stop and just lay on your mat or sit or anything else, that is a part of the practice too. Asana comes in many forms. So don't ever feel pressured to do something that makes your body feel uncomfortable. We are going to go ahead and get started. So if you want to go ahead and find a comfortable spot, whether you're seated on your mat or just find what feels comfortable for you, we'll go ahead and get started. So finding your comfortable seated position, allowing your body to be reminded that it is welcome and that it has power and presence. Maybe bringing your awareness back to your breath after a long day or a short day, whatever type of day you've had. Allow yourself to begin welcoming yourself back into your heart. Maybe closing your eyes if this feels comfortable for you. And allowing your breaths to get a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. And just maybe do a check-in. One of my favorite check-ins to do with my kiddos, I've got 2 of them, we will ask ourselves, what color was our heart today? And what color would we like it to be tomorrow? And so right now I invite you to check in with yourself. What color was your heart today? And what color does that mean for you? What does that color mean to you? And just notice what's there, what's present. And maybe a shape or an animal or something entirely different comes up than a color, and that's okay too. And once you've noticed that and you've created presence with that, ask yourself, what is it that you need for tomorrow? What color do you want to show up as? Do you need a little bit more vibrancy? Do you need a little bit more calm? Do you need a little bit more focus? And as you find that color or hue that represents the energy that you want to embody, I invite you to envision that color surrounding you. Deepening those breaths and breathing that color into your body. Inhale and exhale. Allowing your hands to be where they feel comfortable, whether that's on the heart, the belly, or the knees. And we'll continue to cycle here for a few counts of breath. Just bringing attention and awareness to that color. Drawing the shoulders down the back. Allowing the hips to open and relax. Maybe slowly shifting backwards. Allowing the knees to draw towards the earth softly. And slowly drawing the chin a little closer to the chest. Allowing the crown of the head to salute the sky. Relaxing the jaws. Relaxing the back of the ears. And simply allowing yourself to be present. What does that mean for you? What does it feel like to be present with yourself? Just breathe here. And let it go. Maybe coming back to that color for tomorrow one more time. Breathing it in and holding it at the top for 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it all go. Releasing the hands down to the knees if they're not already there. And allowing your body to just take an invitation to move in whatever way feels comfortable for you, adding some movement to that presentness. So maybe circling the shoulders and maybe adding a little bit of spiral movement to that through the thoracic cavity and spine. Integrating the head and neck, rotating the chin. And if you hear pops and cracks, that's okay. Our body's just talking to us a little bit. And on your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and go the opposite way. So finding that movement once again that nourishes you and just makes you feel more awake, more alive. And breathing here. One more nice big circle of movement. And inhale, coming back to center. I invite you to bring your hands together at heart center. One of my favorite parts of the yoga practice is setting our intention. The Yoga Sutras offer so much wisdom of how we can integrate movement and life and spirit work. And in the Sutra 1.2, it offers us the wisdom that yoga is the ending of disruptions and disruptions of the mind. So when you think about that, yoga is way more than asana. It's way more than the movement that we do on our mat. It's more than us chanting or meditating. Yoga is the life that we live. It's creating peace and calm and vibrancy in the way that we live both on and off the mat. So as you set your intention today, I invite you to weave that wisdom into your day, into your practice, into your life. How are you allowing your yoga to ease your mind, create freedom, and rebirth peace? And so taking your hands at heart center and just taking a moment, whether it's the mantra that I just offered you or something entirely new and original of your own, go ahead and set your intention or sankalpa. Breathing it into the body and sealing that intention by drawing the fingertips to the forehead or third eye, Ajna chakra. And slowly releasing it back down to the knees. Thank you. So we're going to go ahead and open it up, bringing the arms up towards the heavens, big energetic fingers here. Maybe give some spirit fingers at the top. Big inhale, exhale, cactus arms, opening the heart and maybe drawing the chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the elbows together, left over right, and we're going to take Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Inhale, drawing the elbows up towards the ceiling, opening up the shoulder blades. Exhale, draw them down towards the belly button. Seeing if you can create space through the neck and the shoulders. And I just want you to breathe here. We're going to take it a little slow before we create some heat. Really breathing and noticing your presence. How does this feel in your body? Where is your body guiding you and informing you of areas that are tight, areas that are flexible, areas that need more love and attention? Inhale, drawing those shoulders up one more time. This may feel a little bit different this time. Opening the heart, relaxing the shoulders, drawing that chin up towards the sky, allowing presence here. Listening to our bodies. And exhale back to center, slowly opening back up, cactus arms, open the heart, draw the head back into the sky. Exhale, draw the fingertips down and back towards the floor. And we're going to have our palms firmly on the ground, open our hips, draw the hips to the sky, tilt the neck and head back. Heart opener. Exhale, come down back to seated. And inhale, arms back, lifted high, taking the circle here. Exhale, cactus arms. Big breath as you open the heart, drawing the chin, chest open, allowing your heart to surrender. What are you opening up to this season? Exhale, we're going to bring the right elbow over the left elbow this time. Garudasana arms. Once again, very good. We're going to inhale up towards the sky, chin towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the elbows down towards the belly. Chin towards the chest. Creating presence here on the other side. Opening up those shoulder blades. We're going to take a pause, creating presence again as we bow down to ourselves, while we also honor our ability to fly like Garudasana. When we take time to pause, it opens up a gateway of presence, and that presence allows us to pivot and reposition ourselves so that we can propel. As we leave the Leo season from the astrological calendar and sway into Virgo season, how are you purifying your routines and your life and your self-love practices? Inhale, drawing the elbows up towards the ceiling, open the chin, noticing the shift of how your heart, your back, and your elbows and shoulders feel. Again, creating a pause, creating presence. Softening the shoulders, creating space to the ears and the neck. And exhale, slowly open up. It feels good to be open when we've been drawn, closed. Cactus arms here. And then slowly send the fingers back down to the earth. And draw the hips towards the sky. Tilt the head back. Open the heart. Exhale, finding your seat once again. And inhale, this time we're going to leave the fingers on the floor and come all the way down towards a forward fold. Drawing the head towards the earth, letting the palms relax, melting the heart, and trying to keep those sit bones as closely on the floor as possible. Big breath here. And inhale all the way back up to seated. And we're going to swap out our legs here just to even out the hips a little bit. So if your right foot was in front, go ahead and draw it towards the back. And if your left was in front, then switch it out as well. We're going to inhale, rise, big arms to the top. Sending the left arm towards the earth. We're going to reach over with the right. Drawing the heart open towards the sky. Energetic fingers here. Allowing that palm to stretch out as if you're grasping for all the abundance that the universe is offering you this season. Who can you be when you purify your heart and your soul and your mind and your body? What is possible for us when we live in our highest potential and do the work to live in our best light? Inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. Keeping that heart lifted and open. We want to try and prevent ourselves from drawing over. Stay nice and open. So even if you can't go that far, that's okay. We want to prioritize openness of the heart. Big energetic fingers here as we're opening ourselves up to who we can be as we refresh and refine ourselves in Virgo season. Today is actually the first day of Virgo season, guys. So all the Virgo babies out there, happy birthday. Big breath here. And exhale to center, drawing the palms together. And slowly bring the hands back to the heart. So we've released the day, and if there's still some aspects of the day that are lingering around you, give yourself permission to put them on pause. You're coming back fully into presence of yourself, of your soul, of your mind and body. And we're going to begin to activate a little bit of fire. So go ahead and meet me on hands and knees. Going to open up with some cat-cow, allowing the knees to be directly underneath the hips and the wrists to be directly underneath the shoulders. A nice strong belly in the center, drawing the hips a little bit towards you to create a nice solid back and long spine. And allow your neck and thoracic cavity to be fully aligned and stretched. We're going to inhale, draw the hips to the sky, open the heart, send the gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the hips. Big breath here. Follow your breath as you inhale, opening out the chest. And exhale, extending the spine. We're going to add a little bit more speed here if you can. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming back to center. Go ahead and send the right arm out, left leg extended. Go ahead and flex those toes and ignite those muscles in the glutes and hamstrings. Strong tummy here. We're going to bring knee to elbow. Inhale. We can go fast or slow here, honoring whatever your body needs this practice. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale, extend all the way up. And we're going to go ahead and take it to cricket airplane, creating a little bit of strength and heat through the core. So just slightly send that leg and arm out to the side, creating balance and strength. You can do it. Refinement and purification is testing our limits. What are we capable of? Putting those muscles to the test. 1 more breath here. Inhale back to center. Beautiful job. Come all the way back down. Go ahead and send those knees wide and push back into child's pose. Breathing here, surrendering the heart, surrendering the hands to the mat. And throughout our practice tonight, if you need to take a pause, this is a beautiful position to do so. Child's pose is all about restoration and surrenderance and coming back to center. So as we move and flow and grow together, finding your way back in child's pose whenever you need to. Taking 2 more breaths right here. Big, expansive, restorative breaths. Inhale. And exhale back to those palms, bringing the knees back underneath the hips. Relaxing those feet. Maybe even go ahead and tap those feet a little bit. Energize the lower body. Very good. Finding stillness. We're going to inhale, send the left arm out, right leg extended. Again, flexing that right heel, feeling that nice strong core in the center. Being able to stay aligned and strong through the middle in our integrity and the core of who we are, both mentally, energetically, and physically. Big breath here. We're going to bring elbow to knee and ready. Exhale. And inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Nice and strong. We're going to send that left arm out and the right leg out to the side for cricket airplane. Here we go. Connecting to that core. I know you feel the fire. Breathe here. Can stay connected to the breath. Inhale. And slowly exhale back to center. Beautiful job, ladies. And exhale all the way down. We'll take 1 more child's pose. Send the nose, knees to the edges of the mat, pushing the hips back and allowing the heart to melt towards the mat. You can also bring the hands together for prayer pose, sending the back behind the neck. And this just allows the heart and shoulders to open up a little bit more, as well as the triceps. Feels pretty good. 1 more big breath here. And exhale, release the palms if you took the additional modification. And slowly inhale, coming back to center. Knees drawn underneath the hips. We're going to tuck those toes and slowly draw our hips to the sky, taking our first down dog of the practice. Going ahead and walking the heels, walking the dog, spreading those fingers out energetically and physically on the mat. And seeing if you can take your pointer finger and send it straight up towards the top of the mat. So it's perpendicular with the length of your mat, the top area of your mat. So you've got a nice, strong foundation for your feet and your body. Strong down dog. Finding stillness when you're ready. And maybe even bending those knees a little bit to allow a nice extension through the spine, relaxing the head. Go ahead and wiggle the head, yes and no. And finding your stillness. 2 more breaths right here in down dog. Exhale through the mouth audibly. 1 more. Exhale. Beautiful. Letting go of all of the things that may be in your way, any details that are in your way of reaching this next level of excellence to yourself. On your next breath, we're slowly going to rise, bringing the right foot up and through to the top of the mat, coming into our low crescent lunge. So allowing your hands, if you have blocks, those are great to use here just to give a little bit more space to your hips and opening up the heart. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale 1 more and exhale. As you exhale, push back, coming to half split. Big breath here. Feeling that lengthening through the backs of the legs, maybe the calf and the hamstring potentially. And if you feel it somewhere else, that's totally okay. And as we breathe, we're going to press the heel out towards the right corner of the mat. And just feel that length through the soleus. Maybe surrendering the heart and head a little bit more deeply. Or staying exactly where you are. We're going to keep those hips in alignment. And slowly drawing that soul back straight. And sending it back to the earth. Inhale, tuck the toe, press the palms onto the mat. Send that right foot back. We can take 3-legged dog. Big breath here. And exhale, draw it down, let it float back down to the mat. Option to stay here if you're nice and cozy, or if you'd like to add a little bit more fire, you can take a vinyasa. Coming down to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, meeting us back in down dog. Breathing here. And we will take it to the other side. We're going to inhale. Go ahead and draw the left leg to the top of the mat. Drawing the right knee down to the mat as well. Coming into our low crescent lunge. Opening up the heart. Noticing how those hips feel. Breathing here. A lot of times we are ready for change mentally, but our emotions can make it really challenging to propel forward and to allow ourselves the routines and habits and behaviors that allow us to thrive. So as we open up these hips, maybe allow yourself to notice maybe what emotions this season we need to nurture in order to really thrive and level up our life. On your next breath, we're going to go ahead and exhale back to half split. Breathing here. Changing your placement of hands to support the posture. Keeping a micro bend in that left knee to ensure that we're not cutting off any circulation or hyperextending the joint. Maybe surrendering into the heart a little bit more, or staying right where you are. On your next exhale, send that left heel out towards the left side of the mat. Stretching out that soleus and allowing those hips to be nice and centered. Beautiful job. Breathe. I know sometimes when we're in tricky poses, we can hold our breath. So ensure you stay connected with the breath. And slowly draw that soul back to center and planting it back on the earth. Opening up those hips once again, plant the palms on the earth. Tuck the toes on the right and send that left foot back and up for three-legged dog on the other side. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, floating that foot back down to the earth. Big breath here. Gonna add a little bit more fire to the flame. Slowly drawing our body nice and level, coming into plank. And exhale, coming back into your down dog. We're gonna do that about 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale, using the core, staying strong here. If we need to modify and you need to come to knees, that is okay too. And exhale back to down dog. Coming down to your plank. And pushing back into down dog. Beautiful job, guys. Big breath. We can walk, step, or jump to the top of our mat. Take your move of choice. Bringing both feet, toes together. Coming to our first forward fold. So maybe bending those knees nice and generously to support the hamstring and spine. Inhale. And exhale. Release the head, neck, and chest. Beautiful job. What aspects of you are you going to surrender to? Maybe we procrastinate, or maybe we're perfectionists and we're trying to recover from that. Whatever it is, your vices or the aspects of yourself that you need to grow through and nurture for your ascendance, just love those parts of you right now. Because at some point of our life, we've probably needed it to survive. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe seeing if you can straighten out through the legs a little bit. But if not, that's okay too. And drawing the hands to the shins. Coming in Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Nice long spine. Opening the heart. And exhale, fold it down one more time. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way to the top. Big breath, hands together, and slowly draw them down towards heart center, bringing them home. Beautiful job. We've created some nice heat in the body, hopefully by now. So just come back to presence, come back to your pause. And I just want you to breathe here for a moment. Letting your breath slow down. Letting those shoulders draw down the spine. And maybe coming back to your color for tomorrow. Bathing your breath, bathing your being in that color, in that essence. And just noticing how that makes you feel. And allow that feeling, that positive feeling, if you can find it, allow that to amplify tenfold. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful job. And while we're here, as we honor ourselves and send gratitude to our body for the way that we're able to move, the abilities that we do have, just also take a moment to send gratitude to somebody that you really love, somebody that you're really thankful for today. And breathe that in and let it go. Great job. We're going to inhale, hands lifted high, rising to the sun. We're going to do 2 sun sal A and then break it down and do some B's. And when we're ready, meet me at the top of your mat. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. We can plant the hands, walk, step, or jump to your mat, coming into plank. We can do knees, chest, chin, allowing the knees to float down and slowly Chaturanga Dandasana down, or you can come all the way down on your own. Inhale, finding your back bend, up dog, cobra, baby cobra, allowing that spine to be open and heart open as well. Exhale, release that heart opener, and let's find ourselves back into down dog. Beautiful job. Big inhale, 2 big breaths here. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Pushing into those calves, pressing those heels energetically towards the earth. Even if they don't move, that's okay. One more inhale. And exhale, let it go. We can walk, step, or jump to the top of our mat. Coming back into our halfway lift, hands on the shins, flat spine. And exhale, fold it down. Big breaths here. Inhale, reverse rise, hands together, meeting at heart center. I want you to follow your breath here as we do this flow one more time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, forward fold down. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, plant those hands, walk, step, or jump to your plank. And we can Chaturanga Dandasana down or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, open the heart. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great work. Big breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Wonderful. Meet me in Ardha Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reverse, rise. And bring it on home, hands to heart. We're going to take 5 cleansing breaths here, bringing more oxygen and energy to the body. Nice and slow. Inhale, stabilizing the body, stabilizing the breath. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And let it go. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Meet me back at the top of your mat. Bringing those big toes together and sending the heels fist width apart from each other. So if you need to check, you can just send your fist to heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we're going to swing down and meet me in chair. We have a few options here. We can go ahead and stay right here, or we can come to those tippy toes, create a little bit more fire and balance, but honor what you need. Sometimes refinement, purification, and progress doesn't come from force or fire. It comes from water and air, healing and allowance and surrenderance. So honor whatever it is that your body and your soul needs today. One more breath right here in Utkatasana. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold it all the way down, Uttanasana. Plant those hands, walk, step, or jump. Find your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana down or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, find your back bend. Baby cobra, up dog. Exhale, push back. Downward dog. Beautiful job. You can take a 3-legged dog or come and bring that right foot straight to the front of the mat, whatever you desire. Planting it, getting ready for our warrior one. Inhale, we're going to open up that left foot in the back. Find 45-degree angle. Breathing here. With our front leg, we want to keep it nice and strong. See if we can create some alignment on the outside pinky of that right toe. And really lean into that front lunge. Breathe. Nice strong belly here. Feeling that strength that you have. Honoring that inner warrior that can push through barriers. Honor silence. And also embody self-expression. On your next exhale, windmill down. Exhale, 3-legged dog or down dog. And you can float it down to down dog if you're in 3-legged dog and stay here or take a vinyasa. If you like to vinyasa, go ahead and flow. Inhale. And exhale. Meeting us back in down dog. We're going to inhale, finding your way to warrior one, whether through three-legged dog or stepping to the front. Positioning that back leg 45 degrees and lifting the heart, lifting the body. Strong legs here. Breathe, come back to the breath when you feel the fire. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful job. 2 more breaths right here. Inhale and let it go. Trying to keep strong alignment, equally pushing through both feet and not overcompensating on one side. Slowly release it down. Pushing back, meeting me in three-legged dog or down dog. An option to take a vinyasa or meet us back in down dog. Finding your flow, letting it let you grow. And once you found us back in down dog, go ahead and look up towards the front of your mat. Strong fingers. Bend those knees behind you and walk separate jump to the top of your mat. Meeting me in Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise, swing into Utkatasana chair. Nice deep sit here. Big breath, open up the heart. One more breath. And inhale, rise. Beautiful job. Maybe taking a small back bend at the top. And bring it all home to your heart. We're going to take 3 cleansing breaths here. You can stay right where you are, but nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale, slowing down the heart rate. Slowing down the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Beautiful job. As we stand here, I want you to take your hands into mountain pose, Tadasana, one of my favorite poses as well. And maybe envision yourself on your favorite mountain, whether it's ice-capped or it's got lush trees on top of it, or it's a desert dune, whatever mountain of your choice. Visualize yourself there. And when you think about your life, in the season of your life specifically, what aspects of you need to be refined or purified in order to sit successfully on your mountaintop? What does that path look like for you? Breathing that in and noticing what comes up. And if nothing comes up yet, that's okay too. But just notice what you feel. And slowly coming back to the body, coming back to the breath. We're going to inhale, hands to heart center. We've got one more sun south B. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward, fold down. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or jump to your mat. And find your way down, whatever way feels good to you. Open your heart for your back bend. Baby cobra, up dog, creating space with shoulders. And exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Breathing here. Finding your way to your warrior. Inhale. Repositioning that left foot, 45 degrees. Nice strong knees. Trying to keep that great alignment. And pressing evenly through your left and right feet. A lot of times we can really overcompensate in the front, but our back is just as important. And maybe even think about how we may position that in our life. What areas are we putting all of our eggs in one basket when we actually have other resources that we can lean into as well? Breathing here. Exhale, slowly draw the hands back. Position yourself, finding down dog or three-legged dog and floating it back to the mat. Taking a vinyasa if you like one. And breathing here. One more breath, meeting us back in down dog. And then inhale, finding our way to our left-sided warrior, swinging up and through to the top of the mat. Lift and rise. Strong legs, evenly distributed energy, maximizing the resources that we have. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale down. Inhale, finding your way to down dog or three-legged dog. And then floating our way back to down dog, taking that last vinyasa if you'd like it. Very good. And we're going to send those knees to the earth this time, letting them go wide. Sitting the legs down, pushing ourselves back through the heels, sending the heart to the earth. And breathing here. Taking whatever version of child's pose feels good to you. Maybe clasping the palms and sending them back for Anjali Mudra behind the back. But coming back to a slowed breath. Coming back to presence. Coming back to the pause. Taking in all the wisdom of your movement and of your flow. And allowing it to integrate into your heart and spirit. Releasing those hands if you took Anjali Mudra behind the back. And slowly rising back up to the top. We're going to find ourselves in a nice seated position once again. And taking some similar movements from when we first started, as life is a cycle. Opening up the heart and just inviting some gentle movements that feel good to you. After you move a lot, how do you recalibrate to what is natural, what feels like home? I want you to allow yourself to feel at home with your movements. So if we take some circles, maybe we take some folds. Find what feels good for you. Stretching out those arms, maybe grabbing a wrist and drawing it over to one side and then to the other. And maybe finishing it all with a big hug. Thanking yourself for the path that you've already taken to where you currently reside in your life and the path that you will continue. Breathing all that in and honoring the many, many versions of ourselves that we've experienced along this pathway. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly release the arms, sending them all the way up to the top. Exhaling into cactus arms. Bringing the right elbow over top the left, coming into Garudasana. Inhale, lifting our upper body. And exhale, surrendering. Holding here for just a moment. And maybe noticing if anything feels the same or different. Are you able to surrender a little bit more? And how has familiarity changed your experience? One more big breath here. Inhale, rise, lifting up the eagle arms to the heavens. And exhale, opening back up cactus arms and releasing those fingers to the earth, drawing the hips to the sky and surrendering the heart and head. Exhale, release. And inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, left elbow over the right. Garudasana. Arms here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Drawing space between the ears and the shoulders. Deep breaths here. Slowly rise, bringing those elbows up towards the sky. And holding here for about 3 counts. Keeping that space between the ears and the shoulders. And slowly opening up back into our cactus arms. Sending the fingers to the earth. And drawing ourselves into a forward fold, forward seated fold. And breathing here. Slowly drawing ourselves back up to a seated position. And swaying our legs over. Slowly drawing ourselves down to lie on the mat. Drawing the knees in, giving yourself a small hug, and maybe making some circles as you massage the back. Going one direction, and then going another. Sending the knees to the center and the heels onto the mat. We have a few options here. As you're navigating this pathway, if you would like to have healing, we want to find the most comfortable position for you. So if you would like to experience and embark on more of a pathway of healing and restoration, go ahead and find a position, whether it's legs fully on the mat or maybe using a bolster or pillow and allowing your legs to be lifted. Allow yourself some surrenderance, maybe letting the arms flow out. And if you'd like to embark on a different journey, maybe of strength and power, really building in this season of life, I want you to go ahead and find yourself in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly, letting the hips surrender and opening up yourself, opening up your heart and your hips to see where refinement and purification needs to take place. Whichever posture you take, honoring that pathway, doing what feels good for you. And taking these next few moments in Shavasana to restore, to recalibrate, and integrate the wisdom that you have embodied tonight. Coming out of this beautiful Leo season of summer and entering into the purifying, restorative, and focused energy of Virgo. Who are you becoming? What version of yourself are you allowing yourself to fall in love with? Breathing into the heart, letting the belly be soft, relaxing the ears. And if your eyes are not closed yet, maybe allowing them to close or soften. Letting your spine sway with your mat. feeling the ebb and flow of life move through you, your breath. And returning to our mantra that we began with. Yoga is the ending of disturbances of the mind. When we allow the 8 limbs of yoga to be nourishment and food for our life, our disturbances and our disruptions slowly dissipate, rebirthing our access to freedom and bliss and peace, releasing our suffering and feeling at home wherever we exist. Letting every cell in your body fully relax. Letting yourself be at home. Take a few moments to honor Shavasana, and I will awaken you at the end. Shavasana. Slowly beginning to deepen your breath, reawakening your body, coming back into the present moment, and breathing life more deeply into each cell. Sending your body gratitude for the balance that Yoga Asana offers us. Movement and stillness, the dance of life. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes and bringing more movement into your shoulders, swaying your head left and right. And drawing the hands and fingers up above the head, maybe stretching out your body, pointing those toes and feeling like you're just taking your first stretch of the day. And breathing here as you slowly find your way onto your left side, drawing the heels back to the mat and turning to your left or your right side, whatever feels good and nourishing to you now. And taking as much time as you need, slowly finding your way back to center in a nice, comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. And drawing your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And as we close our mat practice, our asana practice for today, I am sending you off with so much love, light, and peace as you practice yoga in life, releasing the disturbances and reawakening peace, freedom, and liberation. I'm sending you so much love and light. Sat Nam. Namaste, friends.